Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of Starlancer. This is a space combat sim that came out from Microsoft in 2000. The company that put it together was, well, I don't know if it was one of Aaron Roberts' companies, but it was Aaron and Chris Roberts, which are names that pretty much anyone who's ever played flight sims ought to be used to. You know, the same guys behind Wing Commander and now Star Citizen. Back in the days when Chris Roberts actually had someone to rein in his ambitions. Anyway, because the thing about Chris, he's great at what he does, but from my understanding, he keeps coming up with new stuff to add, unless someone reins him in and says, no, if we tried to do all of that stuff, it's not going to come out on time. Which might explain why Star Citizen is still in beta after 9 years. Because no one's been reining him in. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's set in an alternate history where essentially the USSR never fell. So you've got the Eastern Coalition and the other team. So it's there, that might work better. I want you guys to be able to hear the music, but without it overpowering what I'm saying. Okay, with that in mind, you can play as either a male or female pilot. It doesn't change any dialogue, it just changes the sound of the voice when you speak. Because no matter what, you're always Alpha 2. And because it has been literally about 20 years since I've played this, I'm just going to leave it on easy. You know, I'm sorry to disappoint anyone that was expecting me to play on the hardest difficulty setting, but no. Not a game that I haven't played in that long.
News. The Coalition's signing of the Balma Treaty will end decades of colonial conflict. Coalition dignitaries will be arriving on Jupiter's moon Europa to take part in this historic event. All over the solar system, Alliance fleets are standing down. The Eastern Coalition, headed by Admiral Kulov, is just now arriving to take part in the signing of the treaty.
Welcome, Admiral Kulov. This is Base Kennedy Patrol. We are ready to escort you to the surface.
Ryan's fools. Commander Romanov, commence the attack.
Da, Admiral. Senior Lieutenant. Signal the battle group to decloak.
Still on bridge. I'm picking up some strange readings. What the hell? Hey! It's a trap! I'm taking fire! I repeat, I'm here!
Primary objectives have been accomplished. Secondary objectives are now being targeted on all fronts.
Admiral Kulov, your strategy is working perfectly. We've caught the Alliance forces by complete surprise. What's left is in full retreat.
Sir, Vice Admiral Petrov reports the French and Italian fleets have been destroyed. He's requesting additional ships to house the prisoners.
Execute them all. We have no time for prisoners.
Despite putting up fierce resistance, Base Kennedy finally succumbed to insurmountable odds. There have been no reports of survivors. Alliance leaders admitted today that any hope for a peaceful end to the conflict has died with the fall of Europa. We have just received an urgent request from Alliance High Command. All civilians with any flight experience are requested to report to their nearest recruitment center for skills evaluation. The Alliance needs you.
ANS Reliant, this is Alliance Shuttle Delta 9, requesting permission to land.
Shuttle Delta 9, you are cleared to land.
Recruits, fall in!
At ease. You are the 45th Volunteers. I do not care who you were. As of now, you're part of the Navy. My family. We have a long and proud history, one which we must now fight to preserve. But more than that, we are our people's only hope. Commander Enriquez?
I am your squadron leader. Debriefing at 0600 hours. Welcome aboard the Reliant. Lieutenant Commander.
Ma'am?
Assign these recruits quarters so they can stow their gear. That is all. Dismissed.
Yes, ma'am. Recruits, fall out and follow me.
Okay, recruits, listen up. First, I'd like to welcome you aboard the ANS Reliant. My name is Squadron Leader Maria Enriquez, and I am the commanding officer of the 45th Volunteer Squadron. I know you are all aware of the overwhelming odds we face in this war. Our fleet has suffered terrible losses at the hands of the Coalition. However, High Command has strategic plans to reclaim territory, liberate our people, and destroy the Coalition threat once and for all. There are only 3 things I require from you. Follow my orders to the letter. Fly to the limits of your combat ability. And finally, get yourself and your ship back in one piece. Remember this, and we will all get along just fine. I'd now like to take a few moments to talk about the contents of your bunk room. The monitor you are watching will provide you with a broader picture of the war via Alliance conflict news reports. Keep checking them out. We may even get a mention ourselves. Your locker is situated under your bed. It's the best place to store medals, should you get any, and any other valuables you may have. Anyone found with contraband or hazardous materials in their locker will be put on a charge immediately. The flight simulator will get you up to speed with military fighters. I strongly suggest you complete its training programs before flying your first mission. The CD player is provided for entertainment and relaxation. I'm not sure what tunes it's carrying right now, but you should find something you like. The ITAC terminal is a database to support strategic combat planning. Here you will receive debriefings along with other classified information to help you meet your objectives. That's it. Take some time to familiarize yourselves. I'll see you in the briefing room soon. And remember, we have a war to win.
Obviously not a whole lot to your room. It starts you off pointing towards a simulator pod, expecting you to do the flight training. Obviously that's where all your medals are going to go. These are campaign ribbons, and these are actual medals. No, not really. But if you accidentally do something, like say, accidentally shoot someone that you're supposed to be escorting, you've got in most of the fighters, you have essentially a WISO, a weapon status officer, And if you do something like that, like accidentally shoot an escape pod or something like that, he'll take over, fly you back to the ship, and you get shot. And that'll be the end of the game. So, because it's, I'm not sure what charge they slap on you, but another thing that differentiates this from a lot of other sims is that ITAC. It doesn't fill it in as you encounter things. It actually gives you access to the whole database at once. Except for the stuff about the Russian stealth fighters. It doesn't tell you about them until later, I don't think. June 23rd, 2160. Since Alliance High Command sent orders out for the regrouping of the fleet around Neptune, there has been a steady stream of survivors arriving from our former colonies and orbital bases across the Sol system. These heroes, who in many cases have risked their lives to reach safety, have provided us with many eyewitness reports of events on our former colonies. These reports indicate that after putting up valiant resistance, many of our captured troops and civilians have been summarily executed or detained. Other reports tell of civilians being herded into holding camps and being used as forced labor without adequate food or water. Also this week, the recently recommissioned ANS Reliant, under the command of the highly decorated Captain Robert Foster, began operational duties with members of the newly trained 45th Volunteer Squadron. Spirits were high as the rookie unit left their transit station for deployment. In other news, the Allied Command has once again asked Alliance citizens to contribute what they can to the war effort. Any requisite resources should be bought into the posted collection centers, and all of us are asked to do our best to preserve our water and food supply. We can view our video archive. First Strike is obviously the video we just watched. We can get details on the different fighters here. There's only 4 fighters that you can fly at the start of the game. One of them is that one, that's the Crusader. And you can get different ratings like Speed Rating 5, Acceleration 7, Agility 6, Shield 4, Shield Recharge 3, and Armor 5. Armament 2 Gatling lasers, and it has the Spectral Shields. That's another one of the fighters you can fly up first. And that's a medium fighter. Damn, that thing is sluggish though. Agility rating 3. Great acceleration, and great armor and great shields. Has 2 Gatling cannons, which are the only weapons in the game that use an ammo supply. Other than missiles, obviously. Twin laser cannon and a rear firing pulse turret. And has a 3-man crew. The Naginata is another one of the 4 fighters you can fly at the start. 7 speed, 8 agility, but the thing has paper-thin armor and shields. Well, shields are decent. Shield strength 5, armor rating 3. And then the Predator is one of my favorites of the 4 early fighters. This one is another light fighter. Speed 7, acceleration 6, agility 8, shields 3, armor 4. But the thing I like it for is that it's one of the few fighters that has blind fire. And you'll see how important that is later. You can also get, as we learn, these are the basic types of coalition fighters, and more will be added later after the stealth fighters start showing up. Same thing goes, this is your larger ships, like your boarding ship. Here's the ship you're on now. Remember, this is set in 2160, and the Reliant was launched in 2125, so you're on board a 35-year-old carrier. Class 4. Whereas, well, the Ulysses is a civilian liner, but you've got, like, the Mitchell, which is a Class 1. The Koenig is a Class 1. The Intrepid is a Class 1. The Bremen is a Class 1. The Endeavor is a Class 3. But you are the one and only Class 4. 25 to 35 spacecraft, crew of 292. Launched in 2125, this carrier saw extensive action in both the Lunar and Europa conflicts. Decommissioned and retired 20 years ago. Gameplay-wise, not much, but in-game there's a and the only two carriers you're ever actually on is the Reliant and eventually the Yamato. At any rate, it was serving as an armed transport carrier between Io and Mars before being refitted and called back to active duty at the outset of the war. Captain Foster served his first tour of duty on the Reliant 35 years ago and is a distinguished and respected captain of the fleet. During previous engagements, the Reliant was home to one of the most famous squadrons, the Hurricanes, whose name has forever been retired in Alliance annals after most of its pilots were killed when a shuttle computer malfunction caused it to burn up in the atmosphere off Jupiter. The Reliant is now home to the 45th Volunteers, a group of newly commissioned pilots rapidly formed after hostilities began. The recommissioned Reliant and its newly formed squadron have been assigned frontline duties from the outset of the conflict. They will be counted on heavily with the other frontline carrier groups to slow the alliance of the Coalition and give the Alliance time to regroup and rebuild. And you can also get information on the different squadrons and who their leader is. For instance, you're the 51st Volunteers. Leader is Ned Dundee, based out of Fort Austin. No, that's the 51st, excuse me. The 45th is led by Maria Enriquez out of the ANS Reliant, Mixed Nation. The 45th Volunteers were quickly formed to help the Alliance replace its depleted numbers at the outset of the conflict. Comprised mainly of former military and civilian personnel, the 45th is under the command of Squadron Leader Maria Enriquez, a skilled tactician who has earned several commendations as a combat pilot. Short on training, the 45th has a lot to prove in a short period of time. And you can also get the profiles on various squadrons of the other side. And of course you have your kill board.
Okay, people. No more sim pods, no more target drones. From now on, your call sign is Alpha Wing. I just hope you rookies are ready. You will be taking part in Operation SHIELD. Our orders are to secure the area and escort any Alliance ships to Neptune's moon, Triton. Long-range scanners have picked up a convoy that we believe to be the remnants of the British fleet. How they got this far without fighter cover is a miracle. Your job is to make sure they arrive at Neptune in one piece. Intelligence reports suggest the convoy consists of one heavy cargo carrier and a number of light transports. Upon launch, your first objective will be to rendezvous with the convoy. Once you have made contact, take up escort positions and provide fighter cover until you reach Fort Sherman, where you will be relieved. If you encounter the enemy, torpedo bombers are your priority target. Fighters are secondary. Everyone clear? Time to lock and load, people.
Hello, Mary.
Okay, people. This is your ship loadout interface. Here, you can select your ship and missile configuration before launch. Since this is your first combat mission, your deck crew has selected a Predator with missile loadout. It's a good option, so you might want to go with their choice. Press the flashing exit icon if you want to select this ship, or make your own selection of ship and missile loadout, and then press the exit icon.
And again, this screen recaps what's in ITAC. You know, Agility 8, Shield Power 3, Shield Recharge 3, and so forth. You can get information on the guns, proton cannons, medium power laser, medium range, low fire rate, medium energy drain, and a rear firing laser cannon, which is handled by your Wizzo. 5 hard points, and you can change your loadout At the start of the game, you can only choose from these 5 different items. You've got your Screamers, which are dumbfire rockets. Your Havocs, which emit a shockwave that knocks out electrical systems, like their shields, and basically it leaves them tumbling. The one drawback to the Havoc, if you've got blind fire turned on, you need to turn off your blind fire when you're trying to shoot at a ship that's under the effects of a Havoc missile. Otherwise, your shots will just trail them around and never hit them. Your jackhammers, which can bypass shields, it's the closest thing to a torpedo that you have that's not on a bomber. Bombers have real torpedoes. In fact, that's why I'm going to remove that and replace it with an actual fuel pod, which gives me 50 more seconds of afterburner fuel. And then just because I don't like that, there we go. Two pods of Screamers, 2 bandits, and the fuel pod.
Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
The name's Mike Horrigan, call sign Moose. I've been assigned as your co-pilot. I'm seated right behind you, so take good care of this crate, and you and I will get along just fine.
Man, I just hope we see some action.
Okay, 45th. No more Sims. This is for real now. Let's move out. We've got a lot to prove.
Jump system online.
Oh, and another thing that you'll notice, your squad, because your squad is volunteers, they don't all use the same fighter like some other squads. Like the Yamato's fighter group, they use nothing but Naganatas.
Come on, let's do it!
Allied convoy, this is the 45th flying off the Reliant. We're here to escort you to Fort Sherman.
At last, some fighter support. Are we glad to see you guys?
Okay, 45th, break off and take up escort formation.
You can also...
This is Ranger 2. 45th, be advised we are being spooked by an enemy fighter. Stay alert. He could be...
Right behind you.
What the...
Oh, where the hell did he come from?
That's a Blackguard fighter.
Till next time, I have more important matters.
He's jumping out.
No, he's not.
We've got incoming sabers.
Scratch one bad guy.
No!
Scratch one bad guy.
Come on, they're not paying by the hour. Take those fighters out.
Whoa, great shot. Yeah, nice going, 45th.
Yeah, you see that? I gave it a 360 roll and put 4 Screamers in his tailpipe.
What? I didn't see that. Did you guys?
Come on, man, I'm being serious.
Cut the chat, 45th. Get back here now. We've got incoming fighters.
45th, same deal as before.
Okay, hotshot. The top of that kill board has got our name on it.
Hell, I'm picking up one, maybe two Coalition torpedo bombers coming in fast.
Yes, you are.
The torp bombers are your primary target, 45th. Ignore those fighters.
We've got incoming torps.
Come on, 45th! Intercept those torpedoes!
Bandit selected.
Wingman down! They've had it! How can this be? Whoa! Great shot! We got a missile on our 6. No! Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
That was some performance, 45th.
All part of the service. Let's move out.
We're ready to jump out.
Well, to be honest, blind fire does help a lot.
This is Sherman Patrol, requesting identification.
Sending countersign now.
Ah, the volunteer squadron, huh? Looks like you've been busy.
We ran into some trouble, but it was nothing we couldn't handle.
I'm impressed, rookies.
Rookies? You could have fooled us. We owe you, 45th.
Nice work, 45th. Now hold your position. The Reliant is currently en route.
Also, you know the old thing about keep your head on the swivel? Left view, right view, rear view. So you can do that. You also have...
Initiate landing procedure.
You also have your power ball. But...
Permission to land.
Request granted. Great job out there today, pilot.
Congratulations, the captain is very pleased with your first performance out there. The defense of the convoy was exemplary. Not one of the ships was destroyed, despite the fact that you were attacked by a full coalition hunting pack. Hopefully this is a good sign of things to come. I'm glad basic training seems to have paid off, but keep practicing. Things are only going to get harder as command assigns us to more active duties. The raw materials on those transports are going to prove very useful to the war effort. And that's 7 kills out of a possible 11 that I could have gotten. Hold on a second. There we go. And it dumps you straight back in the locker room, of course, or in your bunk room.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, June 24th, 2160. This week, the Alliance Forward Fleet brought home many more refugees from the conflict engulfing our solar system. Klaus Steiner, leading Allied ace and the commander of the elite German squadron, the Vampires, heroically saved an Alliance civilian transport when he took out all 6 fighters in a coalition hunting pack. Also this week, attacks on Alliance convoys have increased. These attacks were previously assumed to be coalition units, but sources in the military now suspect pirate activity. This news just in. The occupying coalition forces on Mars have mercilessly crushed a revolt by Alliance citizens. Survivors report entire settlements were leveled by coalition troops, and random executions are being performed to keep the population in line. Finally, Alliance headquarters request citizens to house the ever-growing numbers of refugees. If you can help, contact your local logistics office on C-SCAN. They're waiting for your call. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the background information on these fighters like it does on yours. So unfortunately, you can't really do much other than figure out what fighter it was that attacked you. And I am going to be saving after each mission. Well, it auto-saves after each mission too, so I don't need to worry about it. Next mission.
This side. From what? Is it for the nerves catching up? I can't go. Well, it went to.
Okay, settle down, people, and listen closely. As you know, Neptune is the primary destination for the remnants of the Alliance fleet, and consequently is a hot zone for Coalition hunter-killer squadrons. Your mission is to sweep the surrounding quadrants for any incoming Alliance vessels and escort them to Fort Baxter. You will not be alone on this one. Operations Command thinks it's a good idea if you link up with a veteran outfit, an American squadron called the Pumas. They want you to learn from professionals. The Pumas squadron leader, Jake Tanner, will be in full command of this mission. What he says goes. Everyone clear? Okay, time to lock and load, people.
And again, I'm going to be taking out the Predator with the exact same loadout I had the last time for this one.
Good luck, everyone.
Prepare to launch.
That is the one drawback to the Bandit. It's your basic dogfighting missile. You only get one per hardpoint, and they're not that hard to decoy.
Okay, 45th, let's move out.
Jump coordinates initiated.
Washington Control, this is Prowler Beta 6.
General Briggs is on board and our escorts are ready. Permission to jump. You're cleared to jump.
Puma Leader, this is the 45th reporting for duty.
Well, looks like the rookies have arrived. Hey, who are you calling rookies? Cut it out. Everyone. 45th, this is Colonel Tanner. You do exactly as I say and we'll get along just fine. Now let's move out.
Affirmative, Puma Leader.
Mayday! This is Prowler Beta 6. We've been pushed! Hell, they're going after General Briggs. Washington Control. Tell them we're on our way. 45th, back us up.
We're ready to jump out.
We're too late. They've taken out the Prowler. Wait a second. I'm picking up an escape pod. It's General Briggs. Washington Control, get a nanny ship here ASAP.
Colonel, we've got company. I'm picking up an Antonov retrieval ship and a citizen fighter escort coming in fast.
The Antonov's going after the General's escape pod. Take it out. You're no equal.
The Antonov is down.
Come on, finish off these Saracens and let's get out of here. How can this be?
Bandit.
Great shot, buddy. This is Nanny 4. Keep those fighters off me while I reel the General in.
That's the last of them, Colonel.
Washington Control, we need a long-range scan of our current location. I need to know what's out there.
Scanning now. We've got two groups in your immediate area. The first one is the Coalition hunting pack, which left your position. The second is an Alliance convoy, which looks like the pack's next target.
Coalition hunting pack. Time for some payback. Let's move. We need to reach that convoy before the Coalition does. I've got the General's pod. I'm out of here.
Jump coordinates initiated.
You absolutely want to get that Antonov before it can pick up the General. That's the reason why I went for it first and launched off about 17 screamers at it.
Allied Patrol, this is Convoy Alpha Delta 4 en route to Fort Baxter. Please identify yourself.
This is Puma Leader Colonel Tanner. We've picked up what we suspect is a Coalition hunting pack on your trail. We're here to help.
Thanks for your assistance, Commander. We're just glad to have some fighter escort. This is Hornet the Wing Leader. We are under heavy attack and need assistance. We're in real trouble. Do you copy?
Copy, Hornet Leader. Maintain your position. 45th, hold here and protect the convoy. Pumas, let's head out.
Okay, 45th, it's our party now. Let's keep it tight.
Man, we're gonna miss out on all the action.
Hey, I wouldn't bet on it. That hunting pack must be close by.
Heads up, we've got multiple bogies crashing the party. Break off and engage. We can't let them get to the convoy.
Scratch one bad guy.
Whoa, we got a chem-off torp bomber entering through the back door.
Take it out, ASAP.
It's got a lock on us. Shake 'em. Great shot. Who do I send the flowers to, comrade?
Ouch! That's gotta hurt. No, please, no! Great shot! Who do I send the flowers to, comrade?
Bandit Screamer selected.
How can this be? Nice flying, hotshot.
Pretty damn good for rookies. We owe you one, 45th.
45th, this is Tanner. We got a code red. Need backup now.
Get out there, 45th. Baxter's informed us we've got a clear run home. Godspeed.
Let's move, people. Ready to jump out. What the hell? That's a coalition cruiser.
About time, 45th. We're in real trouble here. The Hornets have been wiped out, and I've had no hands on the heavy support I requested.
Okay, let's get dirty. Hit those fighters, but stay out of range of that cruiser.
I will be erased!
You got him!
How can this be?
You got him! Come on, take him out! Great shot, buddy!
No, 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 no!
You got him!
I don't believe this. We've got a second coalition cruiser moving in. Washington Control. We're taking on 2 coalition cruisers here. I need an ETA on that support.
Hang in there, Tanner. No information available as yet. We're still waiting to hear from Fleet Command.
This just gets better and better. I will be erased!
You got him!
I will be erased!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
How can this be?
You got him!
Commander Tanner, this is Washington Control. We got a negative on that support. I suggest you get the hell out of there.
Okay, you heard the man. Finish off those fighters and let's get out of here.
Amen to that. Colonel Tanner, I'm picking up something big heading towards our location. Looks like an enemy carrier.
That's no enemy carrier. It's the Yamato.
This is the captain. At our stations. Steer a course between the Zarkov and the Kirov. Arm all batteries ready for side torpedoes. Fire!
Direct hit on the Zarkov, sir. She's going up.
Ready starboard torpedoes. Fire!
Direct hit on the Kirov, sir. She has been destroyed. The area is clear.
Oh yeah, now that was a thing of beauty.
Yamato Control, we owe you one. We were in real trouble there.
This is Captain Mukai, Colonel Tanner. You are very lucky we were in the area. Now you will have to excuse us. We're somewhat late for a prior engagement. Keep up the fight.
one for the scrapbook. Okay, 45th. Job well done. You're cleared back to the Reliant.
Pleasure doing business with you, Pumas. 45th, let's move out.
Jump system online.
Home sweet home. Initiate landing procedure.
Permission to land.
We're rolling out the carpet. Nice work out there, pilot.
27 kills out of a total of 33 in the first 2 missions. Not shabby. Great job! Alliance Command has reported that the convoy has made it back into port intact. The materials that were on board will prove very useful to our efforts. Captain Foster is also extremely pleased with his first engagement with enemy capital ships. Fortunately for you, the Yamato's unexpected arrival saved you the problem of taking them out. Saving the life of General Briggs, one of our top generals, has raised the 45th's profile with command and given us some serious credibility at a time when we need to prove ourselves to the rest of the fleet. It looks like all the training you were put through may actually pay off. Jake Tanner seemed quite impressed. He sent through a positive report on the 45th's performance. Keep up the good work, but remember we've got a long way to go, and if we're going to win this war, you need to keep your performance at this level. That was great work out there today. This is not what I wanted to do. Clicked in the wrong location. There we go.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, July 10th, 2160. Alliance Fleet is now providing military escort for Alliance convoys and vessels escaping from our former colonies. Their destination, our bases around Neptune. In what has become known as Operation Shield, Alliance forces have started to slowly stem the shipping losses that have plagued our convoys over recent weeks. Flying off the ANS Yamato, the Ronin Squadron on a routine patrol surprised and destroyed the Coalition cruiser CS Pachenka. High Command believes the Pachenka was acting as a forward command ship for Coalition hunting packs. Senior military sources are said to be encouraged that our frontline squadrons are now striking back at the enemy. This week also brought the sad news of the destruction of the Alliance squadron known as the Hornets. While protecting innocent civilian transports, the Hornets were ambushed by the notorious Black Guard, led by Ivan the Butcher Petrov. Petrov earned his name after he ordered the execution of prisoners and civilians when Alliance forces finally surrendered on Mars. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
Is it for the nerves catching up? I can't go.
Okay, people, let's get started. We have received orders from Operations Command. You are to locate a flight recorder from a missing Alliance command ship named the Mantis. A signal from the Mantis was lost moments after they began transmitting a distress call. Intelligence is concerned that we may have a coalition group working behind our lines. Alpha will be providing backup for our top guns, the Vampires. Your first objective will be to rendezvous with the Vampires and sweep the area around the last known position of the Mantis. Once the flight recorder has been located, return to base immediately. Intelligence is placed a high priority on this mission, and wants the data from the recorder to ascertain exactly what happened to the Mantis. Squadron Leader Steiner will be in command of the mission. Everyone clear? Time to lock and load, people.
Slightly different loadout here. I am going to leave the fuel pod, but I'm going to move it to another location. There we go. I wish I could take 2 screamers, 1 bandit, 1 fuel pod, well, 2 screamers, the bandit, the fuel pod, and the jackhammer. Okay, Mary, no problem.
Good luck, Alpha Flight.
Thankfully, since you're flying in outer space, your wing load doesn't have to be equivalent. Actually, in real life, your wing load doesn't have to be equivalent. You can have more weight on one wing than the other, as long as it's
online.
as long as it's not grossly imbalanced.
You're clear to the Bremen. Good luck. So, we get to meet the great Klaus Steiner. You think he's as good as everyone says?
Screamer selected.
I guess we'll find out. Okay, 45th, let's move out.
Jump coordinates initiated.
Bremen Control, this is the 45th reporting for duty.
This is Bremen Control. Commander Steiner and his wingmen are prepping for launch and will be with you shortly.
Copy that, Bremen Control. Standing by.
Hey, is that a Wolverine he's flying? They're meant to be state-of-the-art. I guess rank has its privileges.
Okay, 45ths. There isn't a coalition force within 3 sectors of here. We should have an easy ride. Let's move out.
Okay, 45th. You heard the man.
Ready to jump out.
Alliance Patrol. This is Freighter Charlie 19. We're under attack. We need assistance immediately. All pilots, engage.
Let's do it.
Steiner! Just our luck. Take out that freighter and let's get out of here.
I will be erased. All the way, man. All the way.
How can this be?
Scratch one bad guy. I will be erased. Nice flying, hotshot. I will be erased.
I'm taking damage. Hurry up.
Great shot, buddy!
No, 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 no!
Great shot, buddy!
No, please, no!
Keep it coming, buddy.
Thank God you got here in time. They just came out of nowhere.
What are Coalition short-range fighters doing so far behind our lines? Bremen Control, are there any reports of Coalition carriers in this area?
That's a negative. This whole sector should be clear of all Coalition activity.
Not from where I'm sitting. Keep scanning the area. I want to know if the situation changes. Okay, 45th, let's move out, but stay alert. I don't like this one bit.
Jump system online.
Looks like we found what's left of the command ship. Break formation and search for the flight recorder.
Scanning for the flight recorder.
Ejecting! Damn! They've left booby traps. Slow down and watch out for mines. Bremen Control, we've got a man down, requesting a nanny ship.
Acknowledged, Commander. Nanny ship en route.
Come on, hit the damn thing. It must be behind.
Located the flight recorder. Downloading information now. Whoa! What the hell is that?
Not sure, but something's coming through.
That's a Coalition science vessel.
Hey! We're getting pulled in! Where did they come from? Is that Venus? Where the hell are we?
Looks like we're clear across Sol. The Coalition must have created some type of warp technology. That gate must be the transportation device. Scan it for weakness. We need to shut it down.
I will be erased! Whoa! Great shot! I'm picking up a large power source on the warp gate.
Okay. I'll hold off the enemy fighter cover. You get in there and destroy that generator.
You're no match for the might of the Coalition pilot. No, please, no!
Scratch one bad guy. Looks like the reactor is protected by armor plating. Blow it off and then hit the core.
You're no match for me, pilot.
Come on! Hurry up, pilot!
How can this be?
Scratch one bad guy.
No, please, no!
Scratch one bad guy.
What the hell are you doing? Take out the power source!
Prepare to face your death, pilot.
One bad guy.
No!
Great shot, buddy.
pilot.
Yeah, well, sorry, I'm not much into getting torpedoed from behind while I'm busy trying to take out those panels. So we're gonna clear the way.
Who do I send the flowers to, comrade?
Going hell, pilot.
You got him!
What the hell are you doing? Take out the power source.
We got a missile on our tail, buddy. Move it! No, please, no! Great shot, buddy!
I will be erased.
Whoa! Great shot!
Now you know what the hell I'm doing, Steiner.
Going hell, pilot.
Nice flying, hotshot!
Come on, hurry up, pilot.
Oh, come on.
What the hell are you doing?
Trying to take the panels off. Somewhere down the line, it's decided that the remaining panels are indestructible. Goody.
Jackhammer selected.
We've hit the reactor! It's gonna go critical!
Quickly, get through the warp gate before it goes up.
Well, I was expecting to have to use the jackhammer on that, but I guess not.
Screamer selected.
Welcome back.
Okay, we're back through, and the warp gate has been destroyed.
Commander Steiner, what happened out there?
It's a long story. I'll brief you when I get back.
We've just received a priority 1 order from command. They want that coalition science vessel intact. Disable the science vessel's engines and take out the fighter escort. We need to get a marine boarding party inside.
Everyone clear? Take out the science vessel's engines. Then hit the fighter.
Screamer
Fleet
selected.
command has made backup available. Call it at your discretion.
Prepare to face your death, pilot.
Great shot, buddy! They've got lock! They've got lock!
Going hell, pilot.
Great shot, buddy!
I will be erased.
Scratch one bad guy!
I still want to know how this one ended up 300 kilometers away.
control. This is Steiner. All enemy fighters have been dealt with, and the science vessel has been disabled. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged, Commander. Marine boarding ship will be arriving shortly with fighter escort. Hold your position until relieved.
Here they come.
A good day's work, 45ths. We must do it again sometime. I've just been informed that you're cleared back to the Reliant. Good hunting. Steiner out.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Commander. Okay, 45th, let's move out.
We're ready to jump out.
We lost someone. Hopefully a nanny picked him up.
Okay, there's the Reliant. Initiate landing procedure.
And number 6 is hanging on by a wing and a prayer.
Permission to land.
Good to have you back, pilot. Your service crew's on standby. Prepare to land.
One nice touch, when you launch missiles, they really do disappear from the character model. So like in that one I launched more than 20 screamers, so one of the screamer pods is gone. Congratulations, Klaus Steiner was very impressed with your performance during this mission, and that is praise indeed. The data from the flight recorder confirms the Coalition attack force came through a warp gate and destroyed the Mantis. Fortunately, it looks like the Mantis was destroyed before the Coalition could capture any information from it. The destruction of the warp gate facility will allow Alliance Command to rest a little easier. It may be some time before the Coalition gets another gate online in this sector. At this moment, we have no information on how many warp gates the enemy has, but our defense perimeter will hopefully be secure a little while longer. The capture of the Coalition science vessel will also prove invaluable to our technology division, and hopefully will give us some insight into what the Coalition is up to. Keep it up, and we'll make a pilot out of you yet. Your contributions and leadership abilities have been noticed by Nix, who wants inside now. His request for your promotion has been approved by Fleet Command, and I'm happy to announce your promotion to First Lieutenant with immediate effect. Keep up the good work, First Lieutenant. And I will be right back. Nix wants in. Well, one advantage to that promotion is the Coyote is now available.
This is Heidi Moore, reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, July 19th, 2160. Allied top ace Klaus Steiner and his vampire squadron made a daring attack on a strategic enemy target believed to be a top-secret technology facility deep within Coalition space. Alliance Command would not comment in detail, but sources said that members of the newly formed 45th Volunteers also participated. Today, Allied High Command indicted Admiral Kulov for war crimes. One of the Coalition's most senior military leaders, Kulov is believed to have masterminded the surprise attacks at the onset of the war, as well as the slaughter of countless prisoners and civilians. Although the forward fleet has held the frontline quadrants against the Coalition, the situation remains critical and supplies throughout the remaining Alliance colonies are dwindling. When asked to comment on the supply shortages, Admiral Caldwell said that the people of the Alliance must give their leaders and military time to relieve the situation. Admiral Caldwell did not give any additional details. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
I'm also going to go ahead and do a manual save, even though it doesn't auto-save. Well, the Coyote is fun because it has blind fire and 2 more hard points.
From what? Is it for the nerves catching up? I can't go.
Check the screen and pay careful attention. Due to a blind spot in our forward defenses, Intelligence is sending out one of our radar installation squadrons, the Condors, to plug the gap. Our job is to provide fighter cover. On takeoff, you will rendezvous with the Condors at Nav 1. A contingent from Alpha will then fly ahead and scout the drop zone, while the rest of the wing hold back and provide cover for the Condors. Once the drop zone has been given the all-clear, the Condors will move in and begin deploying the single-turreted early warning satellites. Your primary mission is to keep an eye out for the enemy. If any appear, take them out. Once the satellites are deployed, you will escort them back to Nav Point 1 before returning to base. Understood? Time to load out, people.
Sorry, back. Once again, had to do something for Nyx. Only cat I've ever met. If she sits on the futon and stares at the closet door, she wants you to open the closet door so you can check to make sure that nothing's changed. And on some occasions, so she can jump in there and fall asleep on top of my CD collection. This is the Coyote. It's somewhere between a light and a medium. Slightly slower than the Predator, although it does have the blind fire. Acceleration 10, agility 6, shield power 5, armor 5, and perhaps most importantly, 7 hard points instead of 5. So, say goodbye to those, say hello to a couple of Havocs, say goodbye to that, say hello to a fuel pod. So I've got 2 bandits, 2 screamers, well, 2 screamer pods, 40 in all, 2 Havocs, and 1 fuel pod.
Good luck out there.
All systems online.
Okay, 45th. Are you ready for babysitting duties?
45th, this is Reliant Control. You're clear to jump. Good luck.
Copy, Control. 45th, let's go.
Jump coordinates initiated.
they come. Good to see you, Condors.
The dreaded 45th, huh? You jokers are earning a bit of a reputation. Well, the jury's still out as far as we're concerned.
Don't worry, Condor Leader. You're in safe hands. Alpha Leader, we've got an Allied patrol jumping in.
This is Convoy Sierra Delta out of Fort Carter. We've been detecting a weak signature in your drop zone's vicinity. There could be trouble out there.
Thanks for the warning, Sierra Delta. 45th, we're gonna hold here. You go ahead and reconnoiter the drop zone. Once we get the all clear, we'll follow you in.
Bandit. Havoc. Selected.
No problem, Condor Leader. Let's go, 45th.
We're ready to jump out.
This is too quiet. Alpha 5, what have you got? Nothing so far. Whoa, wait a minute. We've got company coming in fast. Heads up, 45th. Hit 'em. Hit 'em hard.
I'll show you what I mean about Havocs and blind fire. See, he's been hit. If he starts spinning, I won't be able to hit him with that.
Bandit. Have Screamer. Selected.
Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
And even then, it took me way too many screamers because these are their medium fighters.
You got him!
Obviously,
all the way, man, all the way.
Obviously, it gets really challenging on the hard difficulty level, or later in the game when we start going up against cap ships. Hey, watch it, a-hole. Friendly fire, damn it.
Condors, the drop zone is clear.
Good work, 45th. We're coming in.
Let me check something real quick, because I think I remember this mission. Let's see. Okay.
We're starting our deployment run. Stay alert.
Havoc. Bandit. Selected.
Alpha Leader, this is Enriquez. Our long-range scanners are picking up a Coalition wing heading your way. They'll be arriving any second.
Havoc selected.
45th, hit them before they get to the condors.
Keep them busy, 45th. We're wide open here.
Come on, 45th, take them out.
Bandit selected.
No, 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 no! Scratch one bad guy. I'm hit! Whoa, great shot! I will be erased! All the way, man, all the way! Nice flying, hotshot! This is Condor 4. All satellites are deployed. Jumping out now. No, please, no! Great shot, buddy! This is Condor 3. Completed deployment. I'm making my exit. Way to go, 45th. I'm almost impressed. You guys can fly escort for us anytime. We're safely away and on our way home. Condor leader out.
Alpha Wing, this is Commander Enriquez. We've just received a distress call from Alliance Convoy Sierra Delta. Get out there now.
Sierra Delta? We just met those guys. Let's move it, people.
We're ready to jump out.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freighter Larson's Pride. We are under attack. Shields are low.
No. Almost the whole convoy's gone. Larson's Pride. Just hang in there. We're closing fast.
I see someone has taken the bait.
That's Nikolai Petrov. 45th, it's a trap. We got basilisks decloaking R6. What the? We got a missile launch! Countermeasures now!
Decoing shield pilot.
Great shot. Who do I send the flowers to, comrade?
I'm hit! Ejecting now! Reline control. Bandits down. We need backup now.
Hold on, Alpha Leader. I'm on my way.
The 45th! I go hunting for eagles but find ducks. I was hoping for some worthy opponents. Come one. Move in and face the freighter. Grab the wing. Finish these amateurs. I have more important matters to attend to.
Petrov's jumping out.
Thank goodness. That's one pilot you don't want to go up against.
Hey, it's Enriquez.
Off my
Alpha
ass.
Wing, backup's arrived. Engaging now.
We got a cam zeroing in on Larson's Pride.
45th, I've got incoming torpedoes. Help me out.
Someone get on those torpedoes now. She will survive a direct hit.
That's all the fighters taken care of. Whoa!
Coalition Top Guns? I don't think so. Way to go, 45th.
Thank you, 45th. I thought I was gone for sure.
No problem, Larson's Pride. Hold your position. Once Nanny 1 has picked up one of our pilots, we'll escort you back to the Reliant.
This is Nanny 1. I'm moving in to pick up Bandit. Bandit is secure. Ready to move out.
Okay, 45th, let's head home.
Ready to jump out.
Nice to see the old girl. Let's land and get some R&R.
Permission to land.
Permission granted. Glad to have you back, Ace.
"13 more kills in that mission. Thanks to your good work, we now will be getting some good intelligence from the early warning satellites which the Condors laid down. Even more pleasing is that although you were surprised by enemy fighters, you managed to protect the Condors, allowing them to finish their deployment and then get them out of there without the loss of one of their ships. The Condors were very pleased with you guys. They were more than impressed with some of your maneuvers out there. I hear you also ran into Nikolai Petrov along with the wing of the Black Guard. Next time you meet him, make sure he dies a painful death. You did a great job in protecting our cargo ship. The report from Viper pretty clearly indicates the ship was saved against the odds." And if we look at the kill board real quick, well, I'm currently sitting at number 11 on the kill board with 70 kills, compared to Klaus Steiner at 105.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, August 7th, 2160. Today, Alliance Command reported that a network of early warning satellites and defense fortifications are now in place surrounding our newly established bases around Neptune in a bid to protect our now regrouped civilian and military forces. Alliance Command is confident that the sector is secure and that further consolidation is possible. With the fall of Fort Arthur and with Fort Rushmore under constant attack, escaping Alliance ships continue to fall back to the relative safety of Neptune. The stream of incoming refugees has continued as a result of the fall of Fort Arthur. Military sources are sure that this influx cannot last much longer because there is little chance of stragglers making it through the coalition frontline positions. In more news, the U.S. squadron, the Hellcats, has been reassigned from Neptune's home defense fleet to the carrier ANS Endeavour. Alliance Command indicates that the Endeavour is now ready for full operational duties. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
The one weakness with the carriers in this game is simply that they have no escorts, or very few escorts, which is fine for the Yamato. But for these older ones, yeah.
From what? Is it from the nerves catching up? I don't know. Well, it went here.
Everyone seated? Okay, let's get started. As you know, the Alliance is hanging on by a thread. The Coalition have us cornered, and supplies are running critically low. Due to our situation, Command has ordered several fully laden mammoth carriers that were trapped behind enemy lines to assemble and prepare to make a run for Alliance territory. Because of the long-range nature of this mission, the Reliant will not be available for backup. Her presence would arouse too much Coalition interest. Therefore, you are on your own. Upon rendezvous at Nav Point 3, you will take up escort positions and provide fighter cover up to the Alliance forward line, where you will be relieved at Fort Sherman. I am sure you're all aware of the importance of this mission. Let's not disappoint. All right, lock and load, people. Good luck out there.
Coyote again, but this time taking out the Havocs for a pair of jackhammers.
Dismissed.
You saw how useful the Havocs were in that last mission, especially against the second enemy wing. Knocked like 5 of them out.
We've got a Special Forces unit clearing a path through Nav 1. The Cobras, under the command of Colonel McGann.
The legendary Cobras, huh?
Sounds like they've got company. They've called in Gamma Wing already.
Let's go take a look. 45th, move out.
Ready to jump out.
Man, looks like the Cobras have been busy. Colonel McGann, this is the 45th. Want a hand with those fighters?
We've got everything under control here, 45th, but hey, if you want to join in, be my guest. All turrets are down. Gamma, she's all yours.
This is Gamma, launching now. I will be erased! Great shot, buddy! Die, Alliance scum! How can this be? Great shot, buddy!
And the Badanov is going down.
Chalk up a cruiser for the G-Man. We're out of here.
Good work, Gamma. Cobras, finish off those fighters. 45th, the area is clear.
Thanks for opening the door, Cobras.
It's the least we can do. You just make sure you bring back those mammoths. We'll be on standby if you need a hand. Cobras, let's move out.
Man, those guys are good. Okay, let's move out.
In fact, pausing here for a second, in fact, they're so good that on the harder difficulty levels, you'll be lucky to kill 1 or 2 of the enemy fighters before they wipe them all out. But I'm on easy, so I was able to get 4 of them. And it looks like number 4 got a little bit too close to the Badanov.
We got company. Multiple freighters, Kurgans, and a fighter escort. Commander Enriquez, we've got a full laden Shah freighter here.
This is too good an opportunity to pass up. Take out its shield generator and engines. I've passed your coordinates through to the Cobras. They'll be jumping in to provide backup.
The quicker the better. We're kind of outgunned here.
I'm Scratch one bad guy.
Start with the fighters.
What's this you got for us, 45th? Cobras, break off and engage.
is down.
Screamer selected.
Engines are down. She ain't going anywhere.
The cargo ship's disabled. Rippers, you're clear to move in.
45th, get to Nav 3 ASAP. The convoy's under attack.
Get to it, 45th. We'll join you as soon as we've taken care of things here.
This is Mammoth.
45th, let's move out.
Jump system online.
45th, where the hell have you been? We've got fighters all over us.
35th, break off and engage.
This is the Sierra Madre. We have a hard breach.
I will be erased.
We're going critical.
We've lost the Mammoth, damn it. Come on.
I will be erased.
Don't worry about that one. That one is scripted. So there's nothing you can do about that one.
Apologies, Britannia. We got held up.
Oh well, you did what you could.
Try telling that to the crew of the Sierra Madre.
Hey, delivery boy. If it wasn't for us, you'd have joined them. Alright, cut it out. 35th, assume escort positions. Listen up, people. We're deep into Coalition territory here, so stay alert.
This is the Dawn Chorus, 45th. We're picking up something on our scanners.
This isn't looking good.
Okay, 45th, stay alert. We could have company.
This is the Mayan Gold. We've got torp bombers and fighters jumping in.
45th, we've got a multiple torpedo launch. Take them out.
45th, break off and engage. Hit those torp bombers first.
How about I hit the torpedoes first? Stop stealing my target.
We've got incoming torps.
Die, Alliance scum!
Cobra Wing is on its way.
Hi, Kurgan.
Good job so far, 45th. Cobras, let them taste our venom.
Killing you will be a pleasure, pilot.
Jackham banded. Selected.
I will be erased. All the way, man, all the way.
He decoyed that one, I think.
jackhammer selected.
Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, as if I'm gonna fire a jackhammer at a fighter.
Okay, fun's over. Cobras, assume escort positions.
Pleasure working with you, Colonel.
The pleasure was all mine. McGann out.
45th, let's move out. Alpha 5, I've got a problem. What the hell? My ship exploded! No, not Viper! Reliant control, man down! Man down!
45th, bring yourselves in. We're dispatching Nanny 1 on search and rescue.
This is Nanny 1. We're heading out. If he's alive, we'll find him.
Permission to
45th, initiate landing procedure.
land.
Permission granted. Glad to have you back, Ace.
"16 more kills, promoted to flight lieutenant. My mission report indicates all the cargo ships were well protected and turned over to Colonel McGann intact. Unfortunately, it seems that Colonel McGann has disappeared along with the cargo ships. Alliance Command can't make contact with either the Cobras or the convoy. It also looks like the cargo from the enemy Sharov transport has gone missing. Right now, things don't look good. It seems that McGann may have turned rogue and hijacked the convoy. I'm sure we'll hear more on this later. Unfortunately, search and rescue had no luck in finding Viper." Yeah, he went over to McGann. "He's been classified as missing in action. This has not been a good day for us. One of our leading aces may have turned rogue, and we've lost Viper, one of the best wing leaders I've worked with. Whatever happened, you performed well and inside your orders. Next time we will hopefully get a less depressing result. Your service to the Navy and the squadron has been recognized by Fleet Command. It is with great pleasure that I can tell you that you have been promoted to Flight Lieutenant, effective immediately." Well, ship.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News on August 15th, 2160. Acts of piracy continue to occur in Alliance space. Incidents have intensified with reports that rogue Alliance units may be responsible. Although High Command has not confirmed this, reliable sources indicate that an internal inquiry is underway involving Colonel John McGann, who is implicated in several recent attacks. In other news today, the Cougars, the ANS Mitchell's fighter contingent, were involved in a running battle with a coalition carrier group. The Cougars destroyed 2 of the cruiser escorts, as well as a number of their fighters. The remainder of the coalition carrier group was reported to have withdrawn to Saturn. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
As you can see, still empty on the locker. Because it turns out your medals are mission-based. And as far as him being rapidly promoted, well, yeah. I mean, first of all, he's jumped from number 20 on the leaderboard to like less than number 10 in just 5 missions. Matter of fact, while we're here, kill board. I'm number 7 on the kill board in only 5 missions. Who knows how long it took Steiner to get that 116 kills. Here I am with 86 kills in only 5 sorties.
This side. From what? Is it for the nerves catching up? I can't go. Well, it went here.
I'm sure you are all aware of the loss of Brad Callan, or Viper, during our last mission. His jump drive malfunctioned, destroying his fighter. Search and rescue have not found an escape pod. As of now, Mark Bannister, callsign Bandit, will be taking over as squadron leader. Watch the screen and pay close attention. At 1600 hours, we received a distress call from an inbound convoy en route to Triton Command. Reports are sketchy. We think the convoy consists of a number of fully laden cargo carriers, but more importantly, the ANS Ulysses, a commandeered civilian liner transporting high-ranking military and Senate personnel. The convoy's been under constant attack. They've lost their fighter cover and sustained heavy damage. Your first objective will be to link up with the Ulysses and the heavy cargo carriers. Once there, escort them to Fort Baxter, where you will be relieved, and the convoy will undergo repairs and resupply. I don't have to stress to you the importance of this mission. Stay alert and pay attention to your in-flight comms for updates. Everyone clear? Okay, load out your ships and check your objectives.
The new ship that we have access to is the Mirage, which actually has no specials, but it's got max speed 7, which means, let me see, the Coyote I think has 6. Okay, so that means 320 top speed as opposed to 300. It's got agility 6, shield power 5, shield recharge 3, armor class 4. In terms of firepower, it's got dual neutron particle guns and dual meson blasters, which the particle guns, especially if you put it on full firepower, which fires all 4 guns, it sucks power like nobody's business. And only 4 hard points. So it is not my favorite fighter. Oh, I wish the game would stop doing that. But I know it's going to. Fortunately, all I have to do is switch back to it. It's like it loses focus for some reason. But that's only on my computer, too, from what I've heard. Bear it back. I'm going to set the air conditioner to yes, please. Like I said, this time of year I start sweating when I stream. Okay, there we go. Same loadout as the previous mission.
Let's bring them home, ladies and gentlemen. Dismissed.
45th, this one's for Viper. Let's move out.
Ready to jump out.
Ulysses Control, this is the 45th. We're here to escort you to Fort Baxter.
About time. We just lost the last of our fighter support.
Alpha 5, give me a short-range scan.
All clear. Whoa, wait a minute. We got camos and basilisks moving in. They must have thought the convoy didn't have any fighter cover. Are they in for a shock?
You just make sure none of those torps get through.
Here they come. Break off and engage.
What the hell? They're cloaking. You see that?
They'll have to decloak if they want to launch.
Dude.
I got a visual. They've started the attack.
Hold on.
Prepare to launch.
"45th, this one's for Viper. Let's move out.
Jump system online.
Ulysses Control, this is the 45th. We're here to escort you to Fort Baxter.
About time. We just lost the last of our fighter support.
Alpha 5, give me a short-range scan.
Had to restart the mission?
All clear. Whoa, wait a minute. We got camos and basilisks moving in.
That was not, however, a bug.
Didn't have any fighter cover. Are they in for a shock?
For whatever reason, my keyboard decided, oh hey, I'm going to leave his afterburners on non-stop and I'm not going to turn them off.
Here they come. Break off and engage.
What the hell? They're cloaking. You see that?
They'll have to decloak if they want to launch.
I got a visual. They've started the attack.
Here comes the pain. Prepare to die.
45th, take out those torpedoes.
We got a missile on our tail, buddy. Move it. Prepare to die, blind fool.
Systems are critical. Eject! Eject!
Well, the torpedo won't hit the Ulysses.
We are gathered here today to pay our respects to one of our own, who selflessly laid down their life in combat for the Alliance. We will remember. It is with great sadness and pride that we say farewell to our fellow comrade.
Attention!
Let's try that again. This time, without running into the torpedo.
45th, this one's for Viper. Let's move out.
We're ready to jump out.
Ulysses Control, this is the 45th. We're here to escort you to Fort Baxter.
About time. We just lost the last of our fighter support.
Alpha 5, give me a short-range scan.
All clear. Whoa, wait a minute. We got camos and basilisks moving in. They must have thought the convoy didn't have any fighter cover. Are they in for a shock?
You just make sure none of those torps get through.
Here they come. Break off and engage.
What the hell? They're cloaking. You see that?
They'll have to decloak if they want to launch.
I got a visual. They've started the attack.
Here comes the pain. Prepare to die.
45th, take out those torpedoes. They've got a lock on us. Shake them.
Die already. Thank you. Come on, where are they? Or was that the last one? I don't think so.
Well done, 45th. You saved our hides.
No problem. Let's move on to Fort Baxter while our luck is still good.
Jump coordinates initiated.
The only weapon that the Kamovs have are 4 torpedoes, and when those torpedoes are gone, they jump out anyway.
45th, great job in bringing in the Ulysses. We have a new assignment for you. We've just received an SOS from an incoming arms freighter.
Streamer
Transmitting coordinates
selected.
now.
Jack
Get out there
Bandit
and see if you can help.
selected.
Everyone got those coordinates? Okay, let's move out.
Jump system online.
You're too late to save your comrades.
That's scripted, by the way. Don't worry about it.
Welcome to party with us. Let's get it on, tough guy.
Baxter Control, the freighter's been destroyed, but the cargo is still intact. Get some rippers out here fast. 45th, take care of those fighters.
They're on their way. Just look after that cargo.
All the way, man! All the way!
You're hell, pilot.
45th! Keep those fighters off our backs!
I will be avenged!
You got him!
Ah, he decoyed it. Well, he tried anyway.
Great shot, buddy!
No, please, no!
You got him!
No, please, no!
Great shot, buddy!
Bandit, Jackhammer, Screamer, selected.
Good job, 45th. We're sending in a fighter wing to take care of the Rippers. You're cleared back to the Reliant.
Viper would have been proud, 45th. Let's head home.
Ready to jump out.
45th, initiate landing sequence.
Permission to land.
Permission granted. Glad to have you back, Ace.
At ease. I'm delighted to see you here, pilot. Your recent actions have been brought to my attention by Commander Enriquez. I am pleased to inform you that Command has seen fit to present you with this award in recognition of your achievements. For heroism in combat, I present you with the Silver Cluster. Great work.
7 more kills in that mission. 93 total. From both a humanitarian and strategic point of view, this was a vital mission. With the safe passage of all the ships in the convoy, we have saved hundreds of lives, along with earning massive gratitude and recognition from the many high-ranking Senate and command personnel on board the Ulysses. No doubt Captain Foster will be dodging another promotion to stay with the Reliant after this one. High Command also wishes to pass on their thanks for the safe arrival at Fort Baxter of the cargo vessels. As you all know, supplies are short at the moment, and we need every piece of equipment and weaponry we can lay our hands on. The diversion to protect the Rippers and secure the supplies from the ambushed cargo ship was notable. Although we lost another good ship to the enemy, your rapid deployment and defense saved much-needed resources. The efficient and positive way in which the enemy threat was dealt with is a credit to the entire squadron. This will read well in the files of many pilots, including your own. Once again, well done on a faultless operation. Also, congratulations on receiving the Silver Cluster. You've joined a select few whose efforts have earned the recognition of the Alliance. Your actions, while protecting the Ulysses, saved many lives as well as bringing in valuable supplies. Captain Foster was incredibly pleased with your performance and personally put your name forward to High Command. Keep up the good work, and let's make the 45th Volunteers one of the most feared and hard-hitting squadrons in the Navy.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, August 26th, 2160. This week, Alliance ace Klaus Steiner saved a civilian hospital transport under attack by Coalition forces. Steiner drew away enemy ships, giving his squadron time to move in and protect the convoy. Several enemy fighters believed to be the infamous Black Sun squadron were destroyed. Today, aboard the ANS Bremen, Admiral Caldwell awarded Steiner the Navy Cross. Admiral Caldwell, already the most powerful military commander in Alliance Command, has announced that he will run for the presidency of the newly formed Alliance Senate. The president will be the leader of Alliance member nations until such time as hostilities cease. If elected, Caldwell will not only be the Allied Forces Supreme Commander, but also the leader of all free people in the solar system. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
I don't know why or what he is, but for some reason I misheard her as he will be the commander of all 3 people in the solar system. And I'm like, 3? Anyway, as we can see, my silver cluster is now in there. again, it stole my focus. Anyway, let's go on to mission 7. And I'm going to save here manually too.
Hi, sir.
Who's it? On this side. From what? Is it for the nerves catching up? I can't go over
Well, it went to.
Okay, people, listen up. Intelligence reports have confirmed that the CS Ramesses, a Russian carrier, is currently en route to rendezvous with an incoming coalition battle group. We believe she is shy on fighter support, leaving her open for attack. Our first objective will be to intercept the Ramesses and eliminate any remaining fighters. Secondly, we will need to get up close and take out her flak turrets. With the Ramesses' defenses neutralized, Gamma Wing can start their torpedo run. We must strike quickly. If we take too long, we'll have an incoming coalition battle group crashing our party. If all goes to plan, we'll have a coalition carrier scalp to add to the kill board. But remember to stick to the game plan and pay attention to your comms. Welcome to the big show, 45th.
So, we're finally going to attack one of the enemy cap ships ourselves. Or help anyway. I'm going to carry a slightly different payload again. By the way, something that's kind of unique. Remember how I mentioned the jackhammer is the most powerful missile you have? You can't carry more than 3 of them on any ship. So, I mean, you notice it disappeared after I put that 3rd one on there. But the one thing I am going to do is for this one I'm going to replace one of the bandits with a Havoc.
Good luck, pilots.
All systems online.
Reliant Control, you got a trace on the Ramesses yet?
Negative on that, Alpha Leader. We're still scanning.
45th, your mission has changed. Our intelligence was wrong. We've just received an emergency comms from Fort Baxter. They're under attack from the Ramesses. Get over there ASAP. We'll be right behind you. Commander Enriquez should be with you any second.
Here comes Enriquez.
And she will help in a non-helpful way.
45th, I'll be assuming control of this operation. Let's move out.
Understood, Commander. Ready to jump out.
Jump system online.
This is Baxter Control. We're under attack from the Ramesses. Thank God you're here.
I'm picking up a multiple torp launch from the Ramesses.
Yeah, there goes Fort Baxter, by the way. Again, scripted.
Havoc selected. Havoc bandit. Jackhammer
This is Baxter
selected.
Control. All ships disengage. Launching lifeboats now.
No! They took out Baxter!
Hit those fighters, 45th. The Reliant will take care of the Ramesses.
coordinates. We're going after her. You stay here and look after those lifeboats.
No, 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 no! Come on, 45th. We're losing good people out here.
This is General Macon. Keep those fighters off of us.
You hear that? Macon's in one of those lifeboats.
They're taking out the lifeboats! Come on!
We're moving in on the lifeboats. Cover us.
Cover them, 45th.
No, please, no!
No! No! Ah!
Damn it, they got Macon.
All systems online.
Reliant Control, you got a trace on the Ramesses yet?
Negative on that Alpha Leader. We're still scanning.
Jackhammer, Screamer, Bandit, Havoc, selected.
45th, your mission has changed. Our intelligence was wrong. We've just received an emergency comms from Fort Baxter. They're under attack from the Ramesses. Get over there ASAP. We'll be right behind you. Commander Enriquez should be with you any second.
Here comes Enriquez.
Okay, 45th, I'll be assuming control of this operation. Let's move out.
Understood, Commander. Ready to jump out.
Jump system online.
If they get General Macon, you might as well restart. He's the only one that really matters as far as saving the escape pods.
This is Baxter Control. We're under attack from the Ramesses. Thank God you're here.
I'm picking up a multiple torp launch from the Ramesses.
This is Baxter Control. All ships disengage. Launching lifeboats now.
No! They took out Baxter!
Hit those fighters, 45th. The Reliant will take care of the Ramesses.
The Ramesses, she's jumped out.
We've got a fix on its jump coordinates. We're going after her. You stay here and look after those lifeboats.
They're taking out the lifeboats! Come on!
This is General Macon. Keep those fighters off of us.
You hear that? Macon's in one of those lifeboats. Come on, 45th. We're losing good people out here. We're moving in on the lifeboats. Cover us.
Cover them, 45th.
No! No! Ah!
No!
Damn it, they got Macon.
You're cleared for launch. Good luck. Control out.
Reliant Control, you got a trace on the Ramesses yet?
Negative on that Alpha Leader.
I need to find which key is for targeting. Okay. Next friendly target.
Scanning.
And
Your mission has changed. Our intelligence was wrong. We've just received an emergency comms from Fort Baxter. They're under attack from the Ramesses. Get over there ASAP. We'll be right behind you. Commander Enriquez should be with you any second.
Here comes Enriquez.
Okay, 45th? I'll be assuming control of this operation. Let's move out.
Understood, Commander. Ready to jump out.
Havoc selected.
We're ready to jump out.
This is Baxter Control. We're under attack from the Ramesses. Thank God you're here.
I'm picking up a multiple torp launch from the Ramesses.
This is Baxter Control. All ships disengage. Launching lifeboats now.
No! They took out Baxter!
Hit those fighters, 45th. The Reliant will take care of the Ramesses.
The Ramesses! She's jumped out!
We've got a fix on its jump coordinates. We're going after her. You stay here and look after those lifeboats.
They're taking out the lifeboats! Come on!
This is General Macon. Keep those fighters off of us.
You hear that? Macon's in one of those lifeboats!
Come on, 45th. We're losing good people out here. We're moving in on the lifeboats. Cover us.
Cover them, 45th.
Ships, get over here now, damn it! Come on!
Damn it! Come on!
No, please, no! Keep it going, buddy.
This is Alpha Leader. Ronin Wing is moving in to assist.
45th, we'll take care of the lady. You have to jump to these coordinates and assist the Reliant.
You get that, 45th? Let's move out.
We're ready to jump out.
There we go.
This is not looking good.
45th, deal with those fighters.
I am Al Rahan. Remember this face, for it will be the last one you see.
Hey, I'm real scared. Someone shut that clown up.
You will have the honor of dying first, pig.
Oh, man. This Joker's really asking for it. Come on, let's take him down.
There we go. Come on, stay in front of me. Stay in front of me.
Someone get this dog off my tail.
Bandit selected.
Scratch one bad guy.
Excellent. Now concentrate your fire on the Ramesses' shield generators.
Jet Screamer selected.
Well, Mr. Generator, meet Mr. Screamer.
I'm picking up a second fighter launch from the Ramesses.
Generators are down. Repeat, generators are down.
We will have to launch Gamma. If we take any longer, we'll have Coalition reinforcements jumping in.
Okay, 45th, keep those fighters off our backs.
Well, I would if I could see. the fighters that are on the
Move it!
base.
Gamma, the Ramesses is pulling away!
No! Gamma 2's been tagged!
As long as one of Gamma stays intact, you're not going anywhere.
The infector's got me!
We can't take any more punishment. 45th, we're going to try and jump out. Keep those turrets busy. What?
And here we go again.
Reliant Control, you got a trace on the Ramesses yet?
Negative on that, Alpha Leader. We're still scanning.
45th, your mission has changed. Our intelligence was wrong. We've just received an emergency comms from Fort Baxter. They're under attack from the Ramesses. Get over there ASAP. We'll be right behind you. Commander Enriquez should be with you any second.
Here comes Enriquez.
Okay, 45th, I'll be assuming control of this operation. Let's move out.
Understood, Commander. Ready to jump out. We're ready to jump out.
Havoc selected.
This is Baxter Control. We're under attack from the Ramesses. Thank God you're here.
I'm picking up a multiple torp launch from the Ramesses.
This is Baxter Control. All ships disengage. Launching lifeboats now.
No! They took out Baxter!
Hit those fighters, 45th. The Reliant will take care of the Ramesses.
The Ramesses, she's jumped out.
We've got a fix on its jump coordinates. We're going after her. You stay here and look after those lifeboats.
They're taking out the lifeboats! Come on!
This is General Macon. Keep those fighters off of us!
You hear that? Macon's in one of those lifeboats.
Come on, 45th. We're losing good people out here. We're moving in on the lifeboats. Cover us. Cover them, 45th. No! No! Ah! Damn it! They got Macon.
And here we go again.
Prepare to launch.
Reliant Control, you got a trace on the Ramesses yet?
Negative on that, Alpha Leader. We're still scanning.
45th, your mission has changed. Our intelligence was wrong. We've just received an emergency comms from Fort Baxter. They're under attack from the Ramesses. Get over there ASAP. We'll be right behind you. Commander Enriquez should be with you any second.
Here comes Enriquez.
Okay, 45th, I'll be assuming control
Blah,
of
blah,
this
blah,
operation.
blah, blah.
Let's move out.
Understood, Commander. Ready to jump out. Jump coordinates initiated.
This is Baxter Control. We're under attack from the Ramesses. Thank God you're here.
I'm picking up a multiple torp launch from the Ramesses.
orders, 45th. The Reliant will take care of the Ramesses.
Havoc selected.
The Ramesses! She's jumped out! How can this be?
We've got a fix on its jump coordinates. We're going after her. You stay here and look after those lifeboats.
How can this be? Come on, 45th! We're losing good people out here!
This is General Macon. Keep those fighters off of us.
You hear that? Macon's in one of those lifeboats!
They're taking out the lifeboats! Come on!
We're moving in on the lifeboats! Cover us! Cover them, 45th! For pity's sake, help me!
Come on, get me out of here! Nanny ships, get over here now, damn it! Come on!
No, please, no! Help us!
Yeah, but I saved Macon.
Havoc
That's the
and
important thing.
Jackhammer, Screamer selected.
Great shot! This is Alpha Leader. Ronin Wing is moving in to assist.
45th, we will take care of the nanny. You have to jump to these coordinates and assist the Reliant.
You get that, 45th? Let's move out.
Yes, and this time let's try to do it right.
This is not looking good.
45th, deal with those fighters.
I am Al-Rahan. Remember this face, for it will be the last one you see.
Hey, I'm real scared. Someone shut that clown up.
You will have the honor of dying first, pig.
Oh, man. This Joker's really asking for it. Come on, let's take him down.
Or don't.
Prepare to die, Glen's fool.
Hang in there, pilot. I've called a nanny in.
Excellent. Now concentrate your fire on the Ramesses' shield generators.
Someone get this dog off my tail.
45th, I'm picking up a second fighter launch from the Ramesses.
Generators are down. Repeat, generators are down.
We will have to launch Gamma. If we take any longer, we'll have Coalition reinforcements jumping in.
Okay, 45th, keep those fighters off our backs. You heard the man. Get to it. How can this be? You got him. No, please, no! You got him. I'm hit. No. Gamma 2's been tagged.
Yeah, but Gamma 1 just launched torpedoes.
Great shot. Who do I send the flowers to, comrade? Yeah, way to go, Gamma. That's for Fort Baxter. That was some slick work, Gamma. All part of the service.
Gamma Wing, the Ronin have requested your assistance. Rendezvous with the Yamato at these coordinates.
Good work, 45th. Now finish off those fighters.
Nice work, 45th. You're cleared to land.
Permission to land.
Move in, you're clear to land.
Men and women of the Alliance, as you know, the last 3 months have been the Alliance's darkest hour. All-out war has broken out throughout the solar system. Our losses have been severe. Coalition forces struck on all fronts. Despite valiant attempts by our forces, Earth, along with all our major colonies, were overrun. Despite these major setbacks, the Alliance has rallied, and with Operation SHIELD, the consolidation of the Alliance fleets has begun. Thanks to your efforts, Alliance craft from all over the system have made the exodus to Triton, and the restructuring of the fleet can now begin. Although the emphasis has been on regrouping, counterstrikes against the enemy have taken place. Our forward carrier group has inflicted heavy casualties upon Coalition hunting packs around Triton, most notably the CS Lenin, destroyed by the Ronin. Keep up the good work, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that it's not only our Top Gun squadrons chalking up the kills. We've just received word that the 45th Volunteers have destroyed the CS Ramesses. Excellent work, people.
Yeah, your flying out there today was well below standard. The loss of the Ramesses and some of Saracen's squadron will hit the Coalition hard, but this victory came at a cost. Although the intelligence proved correct and the squadron capitalized by taking out the Ramesses, the destruction of Fort Baxter and her crew is a great loss. The lackluster defense of the Baxter escape pods against Saracen's attacks, and Al-Rahan yet again escaping justice, should leave you something to think about. Fuck you, bitch. If I didn't take him out, if I didn't ignore him to take out the other fighters, we would have lost all of Gamma Wing. Pay attention to your orders and stay alert. I want to see results, not excuses. In recognition of our efforts in consolidating and protecting the fleet and Alliance over the dark last months of this war, Alliance Command has awarded the 45th with the Alliance Defense Forces Mobilization Medal, given to those who have served the Alliance and her people during this recent campaign, and in so doing halting the Coalition's advance. See, that's what the jackhammers were for. It's one of the rare occasions where you actually fire jackhammers at a fighter. If you get real close to Al-Rahan and ignore the other fighters to focus on him, then you can get in close and fire your jackhammers and they'll actually hit and he'll be destroyed. Also, I imagine that Enriquez was kind of hoping I would save more of the pods, but hey, I saved the General's pod.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, September 22nd, 2160. With Fort Rushmore near Uranus now in Coalition hands, the Neptune Quadrant remains the only free territory in Sol. Many survivors from Fort Rushmore have safely escaped, but once again there have been reports of the wholesale murder of civilians and military personnel. Alliance High Command believes these will be the last refugees from Rushmore. Military sources indicate that Coalition forces are closing a net around Neptune so that no craft can penetrate without heavy military escort. The fighter pilots of the fleet are again taking the limelight as the Jackals and the 45th Volunteer Squadron received tributes for their efforts over the past few months. The 45th, which achieved some surprising results for a rookie outfit, were commended by High Command. Most felt that the 45th should only be used for light duties because they lack previous military experience. The 45th, however, are certainly changing that perception. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
Is it from the nerves catching up? I can't go.
Well, it went to.
Heads up, pilots. We have received orders from HQ to go directly to Fort Carter for repairs and resupply. At our current speed, we should make our destination by 2200 hours. Proceed with caution, as our route takes us through areas of reported Coalition activity. In order to be safe, you will be riding in front of and behind the Reliant, just in case we encounter any unwelcome guests. We are vulnerable to attack and need those repairs. A couple of torpedoes could take us out, so make sure you stay alert. Pay attention out there.
Did I fail to mention that the Reliant is so old it doesn't have shields? That's one of the things that makes it a Class 4 carrier. Okay, same loadout as before. And that is the one problem to setting the air conditioner to always on. It gets cold in here. Which is kind of the point because it stops me from sweating, but then I want to turn it back off again.
Let's move it, people.
Prepare to launch.
Okay, 45th, take up escort positions and stay alert.
I'm detecting some kind of anomaly forming. What the? Warp gate attack! We got a cap ship coming through!
It's the Krasnaya, a Class 2 carrier.
Reliant control, get out of here. We'll try and buy you some time.
Our jump system's shot, 45th. We'll have to make a fight of it.
What's new? 45th, engage those fighters.
By the way, don't get caught by the big balls of energy. Just saying.
No! Great shot. Who do I send the flowers to, comrade?
Whoa, I'm picking up a torp launch from the Krasnaya. Our flak turrets will take care of them. Just concentrate on those fighters.
No, please, no! Keep it coming, buddy. How can this be? You got him! How can this be? Nice flying, hotshot. Killing you will be a pleasure, pilot.
That's all the torps accounted for. I spoke too soon. We've got torpedo bombers jumping in. Take them out, 45th.
Now to afterburner over that way and take them out.
I'm picking up a launch. Get on it, people.
This is Steiner, 45th. Looks like you could do with a hand. You take care of the torp bombers, we'll take care of the fighters.
Good to have you with us, vampires. Aren't they a sight for sore eyes?
We've taken a hit, 45th. What's happening out there?
Come on, the Reliant's in trouble.
Come on, give it to me. There you
We've taken
go.
another hit.
Take out those damn torps.
I'm working on it.
warp, so we should be okay from here.
45th, we could do with a hand here. We have to move quickly. Take out the shield generator. We'll cover you. The shield generator is down. We need to hit those turrets.
Yeah, but first step.
Come on, 45th. If we take any longer, we'll blow it. Take out those turrets now.
Say goodbye to your engines.
We got a pilot down.
Yeah, of course we do.
That's the turrets out of the way.
Gamma Wing, make your move.
This is Gamma. We're preparing to launch.
45th, take care of those fighters before they get to Gamma.
Torpedoes away! Everybody get clear!
Afterburners low.
No shit.
Yeah, that's another for the G-Man!
Slick work, Gamma!
Target has been destroyed, Gamma. Get yourselves home. 45th, finish off those fighters and let's move out.
I think I hit that last one.
Afterburners low.
Yeah, no shit.
Havoc selected. Batchet Screamer selected. Afterburners low.
Afterburners out.
Havoc selected.
That's the last of them.
Thanks for your help, vampires. 45th, we've got the Reliance jump drive back online. Prepare to jump.
Always a pleasure, Reliant. Vampires, let's move out.
Ready to jump out.
And you saw that little spiral of smoke leaving. That was a decoy that I accidentally launched.
We're home and dry, 45th. Initiate landing procedure.
Permission to land.
Request granted.
Yeah, they're a little bit disappointed because we let 2 torpedoes get through. You helped bring the Reliant into port for repairs, but unfortunately you allowed the Coalition to exact considerable damage on the ship. This is going to cost us dearly in supplies and time. I'd suggest spending some time in the sim pod to sharpen your defensive abilities. We can't afford to expose the Reliant like that again. However, on the positive side, you did help disable the Coalition carrier CS Krasnaya, allowing Gamma Wing to launch a decisive torpedo attack that destroyed her. Alliance Command is pleased with the Krasnaya's destruction, as she has taken out at least 2 of our supply convoys in the past few weeks. Enjoy shore leave, take a rest, and when you come back, make sure your results are better. Your promotion has come through. Well done, Captain. You serve as a good example to the rest of the squadron. Yet another new ship.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, October 30th, 2160. Pirate activity continues along the Alliance's forward quadrants. Reports confirm that groups of highly trained pilots have commandeered a number of cargo and supply vessels. Alliance Command issued a statement today warning all military and civilian convoys to report any sightings immediately. All attempts to track the rogue units have so far failed. Command has confirmed that these rogue units are being led by Colonel John McGann, a veteran Alliance squadron leader believed lost in action several weeks ago. In other news, the first opinion polls for the upcoming presidential election are in. There seems to be little competition for Admiral Caldwell, who, if elections were to take place today, would be voted into office with 73% of the popular vote. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
73% of the popular vote? I know there are some politicians that would love to have that much of the popular vote. And I'll show you in ITAC which fighter we're getting access to. Right there, the Tempest, heavy fighter. Speed rating 6, so top speed of 300. Acceleration 10, agility rating 4, it's sluggish. Shield strength 6, and armor 5, plus it has spectral shields as a bonus. The spectral shields only provide you with a few seconds of total invulnerability. If you've got spectral shields running, nothing can kill you. Problem is, they only last about 10 seconds, then they take a recharge time. Twin tachyon cannons, twin pulse cannons, and a rear-firing pulse turret, and I'm not sure how many hard points, but I think it's like 8 hard points. And don't you just love how it still uses the icon for a 3.5-inch disc for the save and load? You know, there are people who don't even remember those anymore. I remember seeing an article about how the U.S. military has finally switched our nuclear silos from 8-inch discs to SSDs. And the article had to explain what a floppy disk actually was.
Okay, people, listen up. We have received reports of a large coalition strike force headed our way. A command ship and escort carrier support them. Headquarters have teamed us up with the ANS Endeavor and our base squadron, the Hellcats, so we are in good company. The key objective will be to attack the Coalition Class 2 carrier. Once the carrier is engaged, a Marine boarding craft will hit the command ship where we hope to obtain vital data about enemy movements. Lieutenant Commander Stahl will be joining the Marine boarding party. His knowledge of Coalition craft and systems should prove useful. Your objectives are as follows. The Reliant, Endeavor, and Hellcats will engage the carrier group, while Alpha Wing will proceed to the rear of the convoy and disable the command ship and its escort, allowing the boarding ship to move in and dock. Once the Marines get onto the command ship, the boarding craft will disengage and wait for the pickup signal. After pickup, rendezvous with the Reliant at the prearranged nav point. If all goes according to plan, we will gain valuable information which will help reinforce our position in this quadrant. I'll be flying this mission and coordinating operations with the Hellcats on the diversion attack. Pay attention to your comms and follow orders. Everyone clear? Time to lock and load, people.
I'm going to stick with the Coyote for this one, but there's the Tempest. And take a look at those hardpoints under there. By default, 2 Havocs, 2 Bandits, 1 Jackhammer, and 3 Screamer Pods on its default loadout. However, one fuel pod, 2 Havocs, 2 Bandits, and 2 Screamer Pods.
Let's move out.
Still,
cleared for launch. Good luck. Control out.
We just got the all clear from the Endeavor. We're moving out. The supply convoy is going to hold here. Remember, we'll be staging a diversionary attack at the front of the convoy. You just concentrate on clearing the path for the boarding ship. Good luck, pilots.
You all get that, 45th? Let's play this by the numbers.
pausing here to say I don't blame the military for taking that long to upgrade from those 8-inch floppy disks. Probably the only reason they upgraded is because they couldn't find any more new old stock of those old 8-inch disks. But when you're talking about nuclear warheads, old, tested, reliable, and unhackable is far more important than new, shiny, and Bluetooth enabled.
Jump coordinates initiated.
We've got a visual on a carrier and cruiser. We'll keep them busy. You hit the Berezhev's fighter escort.
There's the Berezhev. Hit those sabers, 45th.
That's all we need. They've got a Kurgan backing them up.
The Kurgan can wait. Hit the fighters first.
a hand, 45th.
Good to see you, Commander. Take out that Kurgan, 45th.
Bandit. Have Screamer selected.
Come on! We need to take out that shield generator!
As you wish.
That's the shield generator down. We need to take out the engines before the boarding ship can move in.
One turret down, only 4 more turrets to go. Three turrets down. We got 2 more left.
That's it. Boarding ship, she's all yours.
I copy, Commander. We're moving in.
Yeah, but so are more enemy ships.
45th, we've got fighters jumping in.
Have Bandit selected.
A bold maneuver, 45th, but alas futile. You're on wing. Destroy that boarding ship. Hit them, 45th. We have to make sure they don't get to the boarding ship.
I've got a contact point. We're docked. We've boarded the Murray ship.
Our paths will cross again, 45th.
I will be...
Not with you, they won't.
All the way, man! All the way! You've got the codes. Get that boarding ship back in here. They've set off a self-destruct. 45th, I'm moving in. Boarding party's back. We're disengaging.
Have Screamer selected.
We're gonna link up with the supply convoy.
Shield generators are down. Repeat, generators are down.
Excellent work. Now clear the area. We're launching torpedoes.
That's all we need. They're launching another wing of fighters.
Havoc selected.
All the way, man! All the way!
Screamer Bandit selected.
Nice flying, hotshot!
Direct hit.
Chalk up on coalition carrier!
Come on, 45th! We need to finish off these fighters!
That's the last of them. The area is clear.
Bandit Havoc selected.
Need assistance!
Commander Stahl, what is your status? Stahl, do you copy?
This doesn't sound good. 45th, go and check it out. We'll be right with you as soon as the Reliance jump drive is back online. Hellcats, remain here and provide fighter cover.
Jump system online. Oh man, that's all we need.
McGann, you'll pay for this.
You're way out of your depth, Enriquez. Now tell Stahl to hand over those codes. I'm running out of patience.
Hey, McGann, you turncoat scum. I'd rather die than give you those codes.
So be it. Cobras, take them out. Cobras, we're pulling out.
This isn't over, McGann. Endeavor, we need support.
Negative on that 42. We're just about to keep the life support going. You're on your own.
What's new?
Screamer
45th,
selected.
take him out. Am I really seeing this?
Looks like McGann's been busy. I've heard about the technology, but I never thought I'd see it.
Oh, that was too close, 45th.
Great work, 45th.
45th, initiate landing procedure. Boarding ship back and the Kozai destroyed. Things couldn't have gone any better.
Permission to land.
Permission granted. Glad to have you back, Ace.
Boy, I used everything on the ship except I didn't use all the screamers. An outstanding performance out there. Commander Stahl passes on his compliments for the way you disabled the Barajev and protected the boarding ship and his party. This mission was vital. Intelligence and Command are delighted with the mission outcome. The information retrieved from the command ship could prove invaluable and essential in the fight against the Coalition fleet. Your role in disabling the Coalition carrier Kozai's defenses made the torpedo attack possible, allowing us to hit her critically. Alliance Command is particularly pleased with the Kozai's destruction, as she has been a thorn in the Alliance's side since the outbreak of the conflict. If I had done a little bit better in this mission, I might actually have made it to Flight Captain by now. But that's okay, I'll make it there in the next mission. Flight Captain gives you access to the Patriot, which, obviously, is an American design. That's the thing about all the fighters in this game. They have some very obvious origins.
This is Heidi Moore, reporting for the Alliance Conflict News on November 13th, 2160. Today's top story. The Alliance fleet, now regrouped, has moved into a new phase in the war. For months, the fleet has been fighting a desperate defensive action, but in the last few weeks, fleet operations have become more aggressive. Admiral Caldwell, who was asked to comment on these operations, stated, "It was high time to take the war to our enemies." And this report just in. The Coalition Council has imposed martial law on Mars. Reports are being received of wide-scale violations of our colonists on the Red Planet. It is believed thousands have been detained or killed in recent protest as the Coalition has imposed new harsh rationing measures. Alliance Command has stated that all members of the Coalition Council will be placed on trial for war crimes and that justice will be done no matter what the cost. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
I have a small quibble with the text of that newscast. Wide-scale violations of the colonists or of colonists' rights? There's a difference. A very important difference. Still the same trophies there. I didn't get access to the Patriot, but I'll go ahead and show you an ITAC. And see, there's the exact text of it. More reports have been received of wide-scale violations of our colonists. But this is what I will have access to after the next mission. And you have to be a flight captain to get access to this. Speed rating 7, which is 320 kilometers per second. Acceleration 10, agility 4, so it's not quite as agile. Shield strength 6, armor 5. Twin tachyon cannons, twin proton cannons, but only the proton cannons have blind fire. The tachyon cannons don't. Rear firing laser cannon, blind fire, 5 hard points.
This side. From what? Is it for the nerves catching up? I can't go. I don't
Well, it went here. No,
Let's get started, people. The Coalition's warp capability is giving them a strong advantage, as illustrated by their attacks along our frontier. We have to neutralize this quickly, so we can gain the upper hand when our own warp technology becomes operational. Reconnaissance indicates that this jump gate activity is being coordinated from the Latov asteroid observation base, and our mission's primary objective is its destruction. Alpha and Gamma wings will move out 3 nav points and locate the base using scanners. Once found, Alpha Wing will have 3 minutes to destroy the communication tower. After that, the jamming from your support craft will become ineffective. Once you have tagged the comms tower, take out the fighters. When the fighters are gone, destroy the base's defense turrets. Gamma Wing will then move in to take out the base's satellite dish. Your final objective will be to locate and destroy a vent hatch on the surface of the asteroid. Then launch one of your jackhammer missiles into the vent. This should trigger off a chain reaction in the asteroid's internal bunker. With all mission objectives achieved, make your way back to the Reliant via Fort Sherman. We need this one, pilots.
So I'm going to stick with the Coyote here. And again, like I said, it's pretty obvious the nationality to some of these. The Naginata, Japanese, duh. And only 3 hard points on it, too. Then you've got the Grendel, obviously German, with its 7 hard points. The Crusaders American, the Coyotes American, the Mirage, the Tempest, that's another German build, the Tempest is. Anyway, missile loadout here. Whoop, not that. Pretty much the same as the last mission. We need the jackhammers. We don't need the havocs. So, 2 bandits, 2 screamer pods, 2 jackhammers, and a fuel pod. Damn it! Something keeps stealing the focus. I'm gonna have to search my computer for anything that could be taking the focus. feels like something is trying to dial home to update, and that's what's taking the focus. I just haven't noticed because it hasn't been a problem in anything else. But I have had this kind of problem before with other old games because they were written for a different operating system, so they respond differently when another program wants the focus. Okay. Yep. Good to go.
Good luck.
You have clearance. Good hunting. Control out. Gamma Wing are priming for launch.
The dreaded G-Man. Someone say our name?
No.
Okay, pilots, prepare to move out. Jump coordinates initiated. That's all we need. A coalition convoy. Okay, 45th. Engage the fighters first, then the freighters. Make sure no one escapes, or we'll be flying into a world of pain.
Bandit. Selected.
Saber's making a break for it. Take him out before he jumps.
Too late. If you don't take him out before he jumps, there will be extra enemies at the asteroid base because they get an advanced warning.
45th, Gamma Wing are priming for launch.
Bandit. Selected.
The dreaded G-Man. Someone say our name? Okay, pilots, prepare to move out. Jump system online. Oh, that's all we need. A coalition convoy. Okay, 45th. Engage the fighters first, then the freighters. Make sure no one escapes, or we'll be flying into a world of pain. Saber's making a break for it. Take him out before he jumps.
Never mind.
Screamer. Selected.
Damn it. They'll be calling for backup. Come on, finish off the convoy. 45th. We need to rearm. I've set coordinates for a Nandy rendezvous. Prepare to jump out.
Jump coordinates initiated.
This is the first time you get to do a mid-mission rearming.
Where the hell is that Nanny?
Nanny 3, what's your ETA?
This is Nanny 3. You've got an enemy hunting pack in your sector. He's right. I've got sabers and lags coming in fast.
Bandit.
45th,
Selected.
protect Gamma Wing at all costs.
We meet again, 45th. This time the odds are more even. Man, make sure you take that clown first.
How about no? How about I concentrate on just taking out the fighters?
This is Gamma 1.
Knew it.
Shot to pieces here.
They've got a lock on us. Shake them.
I don't care about
Pilot. Doing hell, pilot.
You got him.
No, please, no!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
Prepare to face your death, pilot.
Whoa! Great shot!
That's the last of them.
Was that meant to be fighter cover? Reliant control? We need a mission update.
Mission is still go.
Nanny 3, this is Alpha Leader. Rendezvous point is clear.
Roger that. We're coming in. Okay, 45th. Ready when you are.
All you have to do is line up with the red rings in front. The rest is automatic. Well, kind of line up with them. You don't have to totally line up with them.
Bandit. Selected.
This is Nanny 3. I'm heading out. Good luck.
Thanks, Nanny 3. Gamma, 45th, let's move out.
We're ready to jump out.
I got visual on the Latov.
Screamer.
Look at the size of that thing.
Gamma, you hold back and we'll go clear your way. Okay, 45th, engage at will. Take out the Latov's communication tower, or half the Coalition fleet will be jumping in.
At least this isn't the mission I thought it was going to be. There's one mission in which you actually have to fly into an enemy base and guard the Rippers while they steal some fuel. Then you have to shoot the fuel and get the hell out before the rest of the fuel goes off.
Damage level critical.
What? The only thrust I have.
Hell, we've got Saracens inbound.
Well, the Saracens will just have to blow me up.
You're no match for me, pilot.
Damage level critical. Damage level critical.
Eject! We've had it!
Essentially, that critical damage, I have no engines. Except for afterburners. Yeah, like I'm going to spend the rest of the mission jetting around on just afterburners.
Gamma Wing are priming for launch.
Worse, that was entirely spontaneous because I didn't see anything hit me.
The dreaded G-Man. Someone say our name? Okay, pilots, prepare to move out. Ready to jump out. Oh, that's all we need. A coalition convoy. Okay, 45th. Engage the fighters first, then the freighters. Make sure no one escapes, or we'll be flying into a world of pain. For it. Take him out before he jumps. Yeah, good job. Come on, finish off the convoy.
Got him that time.
We need to rearm. I've set coordinates for a Nandy rendezvous. Prepare to jump out. Ready to jump out. Where the hell is that Nanny? Nanny 3, what's your ETA? This is Nanny 3. You've got an enemy hunting pack in your sector. He's right. I've got sabers and lags coming in fast. 45th, protect Gamma Wing at all costs. The lion speaks. You will pay for slaying our comrades.
Oh, will we now?
Man, make sure you take that clown first. Shot to pieces here! I will be avenged! All the way, man! All the way! Missile on her 6! I will be avenged! Whoa! Great shot! That's the last of them. You got him! Was that meant to be fighter cover? Rewind control! We need a mission update! Mission and still go! Nanny 3, this is Alpha Leader. Rendezvous point is clear.
Roger that, we're coming in. Okay, 45th, ready when you are.
Fly into the rings and get rearmed, which you don't need, but you gotta fly into it anyway to progress the story.
Bandit selected.
This is Nanny 3, I'm heading out. Good luck.
Thanks, Nanny 3. Gamma, 45th, let's move out.
Yes, please.
Ready to jump
Let's move out and not spontaneously lose our entire front shield, front armor, and engines.
I got visual on the laptop.
Look at the size of that thing!
Gamma, you hold back and we'll go clear your way. Okay, 45th, engage at will. Take out the laptop's communication tower, or half the Coalition fleet will be jumping in.
Oh, I plan to. Of course, last time I did this, it just spontaneously decided to destroy everything in the front quarter of my fighter.
Nice work. Now take out the turrets surrounding the dish. Come on, we gotta move fast.
Band Screamer selected.
Alpha Leader, all the turrets around the dish have been destroyed. Copy that. Gamma, you heard the man.
Approaching now. Just remember that we have to drop our shields pre-launch, so stay alert.
Okay, 45th, let's keep them covered. Dropping shields now. Cover us.
Jackhammer selected.
Alpha Leader, torpedoes are away. I repeat, torpedoes are away. Gamma Wing, this is Alpha Leader. The dish has been destroyed. Copy, Alpha. We're moving out. Roger, Gamma. Okay, 45th. Take out the vent hatch and get a jackhammer down there.
The hatch is blown. Line up with the targeting rings and put a jackhammer down its throat.
How about 2?
Whoa! Did you see that? Direct hit. The Latov has been destroyed. Okay, 45th. Let's get the hell out of here. Amen to that.
Jump system online.
This is Sherman Control. You're clear to the Reliant.
Copy, Sherman Control. 45th, initiate landing procedure.
Permission to land.
Request granted. Great job out there today, pilot.
Alliance High Command is very pleased with the 45th's performance. They believe the destruction of the Latov asteroid base will put a large dent in the Coalition's Warp Gate program, giving our boys time to catch up with our own. Hopefully the Coalition won't be inventing too many new surprises for us for a while. I also heard you ran into a Coalition convoy out there. You must have given them the fright of their lives when you appeared. Great work. Keep up this effort and we may yet turn this war around. Effective immediately, you have been promoted to Flight Captain. Congratulations. Which also, that puts me at 3rd position on the kill board.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, November 21st, 2160. Colonel Pierre Besson, a high-ranking French intelligence officer, was arrested today on charges of espionage. Reports indicate that his wife supplied information leading to his arrest. Colonel Besson had top security clearance. There is no report yet on what information he allegedly passed on to the Coalition or how long he has been doing so. We will keep you apprised of this story as more information becomes available. Pirate activity is once again on the rise, with reports of another Alliance military convoy coming under attack. Sources within the military have indicated that this is becoming a major problem. Not only are supplies threatened, but additional military escorts must be diverted to protect every major convoy route. Military intelligence has not yet located the pirates' base of operations. With the war escalating, it may be some time before these rogue units are brought to justice. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
And that is also me signing off until next time. I think that I think that halfway through the game in 4 hours is not too shabby, because that's 10 missions and there's only like 20 in the game. So, since we're only 20 minutes away from the 4-hour mark anyway, I think this is a good place to end the stream. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all your support. And a quick reminder for anyone new to the channel, if you like what you see and want to support what I do, don't forget to like and subscribe, because that engagement is kind of important to getting the channel promoted. And have a great rest of your day.